Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That is a thing that can happen, huh? Whoops. You know, I was just sitting here vibing at this point anyway, so that is completely fine. I guess you're just gonna get cock blocked. I guess you're just gonna get cock blocked while Whoops! Dude, literally, I was just sitting here looking at analytics and stuff on the YouTube channels because I was like, oh yeah, I should probably start working on a new highlight for the highlight channel, huh? Yeah. Anyway, actually, I do have a highlight prepped for that, by the way. I guess you could say it's gonna get very horsey within this month. So since I kind of lost my steam with Uma Musume, I was like, you know what, honestly, I don't mind making a new highlight for it and just being done with it, because very umami. Anyway, yeah, so I might actually make a new highlight with Uma Musume soon, just because, why not? Because I want to play more Uma Musume, but I've also kind of watched my I've done a fair bit. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I know an answer for this. So umami chat, teehee huh. You know what? I'm not gonna entertain this fucking heresy. And instead, I'm gonna give you all a poll because I'm undecided. So the poll is now live, and because I don't know. I want to play more, but I also don't know if I want to play more, you know? Like, I'll make the highlight, but after I make the highlight, I'm unsure. You want me to play more Uma? Okay. Alright, so it looks like a resounding yes. Heresy in this chat? Yeah. Anyway, well, while that poll is going on, I am going... Okay, so chat does want me to play more Uma in the future. Got it. Okay. Yeah, it's looking like a landslide for me to play more horse game. Okay, fine. Alright, fine. Alright, I'll tell you what. I'll stick to what I said prior, which was I was gonna do 10 parts of it. I will put the highlight of it in the back burner then. I will work on a completely different highlight then. Okay? Sound like a plan? I think that's a plan. I think... Well, I mean, I could... Yeah, you know what? No, I'll work on a new highlight then. Because, like, typically when it comes to highlights, especially games that I would classify as, like, you know, like, one-offs, I typically try to keep them, you know, relatively... Dude, what is it? What the fuck happened here? Why is all of my captures being like this? This is so weird. Hold on. Reset transformation. Yeah, like all of my captures have been nothing but like weird resolutions and shit. I don't understand. Did like OBS do something recently and it just decided like we're not gonna keep your aspect ratios anymore? Like, because I feel like something happened here and I'm not sure what. Did you update OBS? I believe I did. Also, hi Boop. How are you, honey? I updated it a while ago. I don't know. I know OBS has been having some massive issues lately, which would explain why Mom was having issues earlier. Hi, RJ. So, okay. So, yeah. The answer to my stupid question is yes. Chat wants me to play more Uma Musume in the future. Okay. So, what I'll do is then I will reinstall the game, and then I will I will keep it on the roster then. Because I know you guys enjoy Uma Musume. That's why I don't want to just take it away from you. But then there's this. Hi, Tabitha. Hi, Bisquick. Hi, Telgor. Hi, Creamery. Hi, Trinity. Hi, Gorb. I think chat likes the horse girl sweat a lot. I mean, I like fat girl sweat. I like it all. Flamie. Flamie. You stupid bimvoid of a glitch. This is a trap. You trapping yourself, girl. What are you doing? What you fucking doing? We enjoy a lot of things, Flamie. When are you gonna pull out Gary the Pokemon? Well, I don't know. I really wish Game Freak would just do the very simple act of voice acting. Please have a seat. What a building. Of course, Quasartico has got the money to build this. I wonder if they get the Z8 or A Royal to catch on so quick. Blanca, you've only raised your rank, but I must confirm, do you agree to lend us the aid to deal with the rogue Megalutions when they arise? Such superb aplomb. Only a handful of people are aware of the crisis that Lumia City now faces, including we three. While Quasartico Inc. has been provided highly ranked trainers with Mega Rings of our making, we're not divulging these sensitive truths to them. We must work in lockstep to resolve this current crisis without the people of the city coming to realize that they were ever in any danger. So, okay, so reading this a second time now, it sounds like Quasartico is the ones who made the new Mega Rings, which is the ones that Blanca has, right? The bronze ones, right? Which is kind of cool to think that, like, they're not old, they're new, they're not older Mega Rings, they're newer ones, right? But yeah. Voice acting should have happened in Gen 6, changed my mind. Facts. Hi, Thunderbolt Autobot. Good thing I don't have the Switch 2, just my PS5 because of OBS. It's just more expensive than my PS5 the Quest 3S. To tell you the truth, I'm probably not gonna buy a Switch 2 for a good while. I won't. I just won't. And the reason I won't is because of that cost factor. It should not cost more than what the current Switch is. I'm sorry, but like, even when the current Switch, when it first came out, it was nowhere near as bad as this. And I simply refuse to buy it. Like, that's why whenever people look at my throne, they see the Switch 2 and they're like, why does she have this here? It's because I refuse to fucking buy it. There's only two outcomes of me ever buying it. If I make enough money to buy it, or somebody else buys it for me. And it's like, that's the only way I'm ever gonna touch it. And furthermore, that's the only way I'll ever actually like touch modern Pokemon games real quick. Because I'm gonna be real, Steam Deck over the Switch 2. Yeah, like chat, I'm gonna be real with you. The only reason I even buy the Switch 2 is because of certain games like Tomodachi Life, which is already for the Switch 1, or modern Pokemon, which again I've already established probably won't, right? But hey. Also, hi Cuddle. Mods, can you shout out Cuddle for me, please? Well, that's when I stepped in. Wait, you were there. I swapped over in A to Z to battle alongside Flo in his place. This took us all by surprise. I just had to help, you know? He's done so much for me, it's like putting up this hotel. I want to repeat him, still do. Also, if you hear a noise in the background, it's because I have the fan on. My body's overheating again, so... Like, if you hear like a whooshing noise, it's because I have a fan on right now. I need a fan. I feel really warm. Anyway, Vinny. Your second biggest fan is in your room, Dan. Damn, I can't believe this. And, you know, there's some people who really consider themselves my biggest fans. But why aren't you blowing cold air on my fat ass? Can't you see I'm huffing and sweating? Ah. Thank you, hon. I'm glad to hear your voice. My boss made my day a living hell, and hearing you helps. Of course. Of course. And I'm sorry you had a rough day. Actually, speaking of work, Chad, I start my new job tomorrow. So expect weird schedule changes in the next 3 weeks. Because it's just going to be normal routine day and evening streams for the next 3 weeks, and then it's going to be a really weird schedule. Like, I'm talking like 2 to fucking midnight weird schedule. Wednesday through Saturday. I can't blow enough cold air out of my maw. That's fair. But you ain't gonna blow air in your maw? Here. That was a bad attempt at like a at an inflation joke. Also, I see we have a bunch of stuff here. Tempting. None of them are worth my time, though. Random OC lore. So Blanca is originally from it's originally from Kanto, right? She is Lilac's daughter. And well, she was in Sapphire chapter. She was the protagonist for Sapphire chapter, right? What she's doing in Zeta A post non-Super Show related stuff, it's just because we picked her. But I like to think that, like, this is kind of like way after all the events of, like, you know, the events of Gen 7 and stuff, so, which we haven't divulged or discussed yet. What's this? Need a hot flame. I suppose you heard me talking about if see, I can't get a hot flame enough to commit. Lynn, oh, sure. Look, I'm all into blowing kisses, but you ain't forcing one out of me. What's up? Hi, Zach. How are you, honey? Who said about blowing kisses? Who said anything about blowing kisses? I said blow air to me. Fucking inflate me. If you had to pick anyone to be your biggest fan, Flamie, who would you choose? So I probably am not the person to ask that. I would sit here and say, if you feel you're my biggest fan, well then, more power to you. But that's not my place to sit here and say. Chat, you're all my biggest fan. How about that? Blowing kisses on twitch.tv? Nah. Nah, we ain't blowing kisses on twitch.tv. No. we go. Good job, Togor. Hold on, Togar. I got you. Oh shit, Togar can evolve! Mama, can I have a Lumiose Galette? Yes, you can, honey. Go over to the funny little stand and buy yourself one. Do you know the inflation blow kiss instead of the blow kiss flirt? All I'm hearing is skill issue. You could have been a pain in the ass with who your biggest fan is and just said whoever is a fan that you know is physically the biggest. True. However, hi. I'm a little wide in the head sometimes. I'm a little autistic. So, you know, that happens a lot. I'm not even gonna bother reading the fucking dialogue. I'm sorry. I could care less about the dialogue in this game. Autism? Me too. Yeah, I think like 90% of my community is. It's okay though. You aren't wrong. I can't blow kisses to my partners due to distance. Well, just like, I don't know, write them letters and put lipstick on and just kiss it, kiss the paper. You could do that. That is a possible thing you could do. That's a possible thing. It's a very possible thing. Chat, see, when you sit here and say you can't do something, I'm here to argue to you and say you can. You just gotta be creative. What's how you do it? You just gotta be really creative with it. Oh, nice. Okay, so we got crunch now. Give an item to hold. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, well that sucks. Oh, that's right. I think AZ gives it to us, doesn't he? Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. Wait, 65. No. Okay, so that's better. I mean, granted, it doesn't really fucking matter. Yeah, there we go. And then what about you? Let's see here. Curse, take down, Dragon Pulse. Okay, so we're just gonna immediately give this thing Body Slam. We're gonna also give you Water Pulse. Creamery, how you doing? Okay, we're gonna give you that. Bisquick, what about you, honey? Crash a bus. Please don't crash a bus. Well, what the fuck? Why would you say that? I honestly don't know how that would work in like a country since we don't have standard mail services like in the US. Wait, really? Really? I didn't even know that. Huh. Like, you guys don't have any mailing infrastructure whatsoever? You did an oopsie the other day at work. Oh, well, I hope you're okay. I hope you don't lose your job. There. I crashed the bus the other day, caught the back right corner of a wall at like 5 and scraped the corner pretty bad. Oh. I hope you didn't get in trouble for that. Sorry to hear. Anyway, so chat, how are you guys today? Sorry, I was just a little caught off guard by that comment. Doing okay, Mama Heart? Yeah? I fell up before, other than that, I'm not too bothered, just more like I'm stupid. Well, I hope that your boss sees it that way. Anyway, I'm gonna stop that conversation, because, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm glad nobody was harmed. I need to finish the post game for the DLC. It's such a grind. It really is. I dread it for Super Show when I do have to touch it for Super Show. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Sophie. I don't think I I don't think I want to do the DLC for this game in Super Show, but I have to. Because it's such a fucking schlog. Also, hi, floating, teleporting houses. I see you. So anyway, Flamie is adorable, and chat should give hearts. Anyway, chat, Carsey is a brat, and I'm gonna tell Rookie on him. It's worse for the DLC because the points are limited and the goal's bigger. So you gotta stop and make donuts all the time. It's kind of the reason I'm very... Yeah? I'll tell your mom. So you're gonna tell my mom. Wow. That's a change of, that's a change of tone. What happened to telling my wife? Huh? See, Carsey, honey, sweetheart, you can't win. Not with me. No, no, no. No, you can't win with me. So what are you gonna do, Carsey? I will win one day. That's cute. Yeah, see... Mom may have given you the power dynamic for like a temporary amount of time with like, you know, go tell Tay. But in the end, sweetheart, I always win. With that being said, though, I'm pretty sure that's not going to stop you from taking weird fucking clips and sending them to my wife. But hey, you know, that's besides the fucking point. Also, Boop, thank you for the 100 bits, sweetheart. Mwah. However, I will say you should probably not be giving me bits right now if you had that incident with your job. Gonna be honest with you, a little bit. I have not sent her a single clip. Really? You sent her the 6-7 clip. She's an electrifying streamer who slings cutting commentary, sneaky, snarky, affectionate tone. Oh my god, it's me, for real, for real. She's not just only a star either. Her streams are taking off Callus by storm. We kind of do have mainly offices like BM Cargo Fest, but I don't have any other cynicism the US uses. Now on my request, yeah, which was uploaded on YouTube. I like how my mods try to like fucking uprise against the streamer. Like, that's really cute, guys. That's really cute. Love you guys too. Love you too. Yeah, which was uploaded on YouTube, lol. Oh, you mean on the little Flamie Big Clip channel? Which is just recently hit 1,200 not too long ago, which thank you guys. It's pretty cool. Appreciate ya. Presh. Poking on some mods. Yeah, I am. That's the VOD archive, by the way. Here. I think it's this. No. I think it's this. Nope. Never mind. I can't remember which one it is. I Oh, you want to know why I can't remember which one it is? That's because it's not here. Oops. The highlights one is. Yeah, I just added to the bin void counter. I'll have to add, I'm gonna have to fix that and add that later. I thought it was here. I thought I put it here, but I guess not. I'll fix that later. That's fine. Hi. Hi, Flamie. You're just a fucking baby. What? I've got good stuff here. Yeah? I'm a good mod, chat. Yeah, you might be a good mod for Tay, but man, sometimes I wonder. No, Carson, you're an amazing mod. All jokes aside, you are a wonderful mod. Obviously, I'm the worst mod. Boop, you're not even a mod. Oh, hi. You exist? I'm just gonna... Okay, cool. Ah! She loves me, chat. I told you. Uh-huh. One of these days, chat, I'm just gonna get this boy and I'm gonna fucking slam him with my ass in between a wall or another soft spot. And he's not gonna make it out alive. It'll be Jover. It'll be so Jover. I'm gonna let him sleep. The grin I have right now. Yeah, I bet it's a really good shit-eating grin. I bet it's really good. I don't know. I think I'm the worst moderator. No. Aqua, you're the oldest moderator currently. I don't want to hear it. You're a good mod for Mizu and a few others. Yeah, I've seen you mod for some people. I don't know. I personally would not mod for people anymore. I used to mod for some folks. But I don't mod anymore. And the reason is just because it's a pain in the ass for me to manage and manage my own shit and moderate for other people. So Aqua mostly said it as a joke. You know, one of these days it's no longer going to be a joke, and I'm just gonna look at her and confirm what she already is joking about. Well, who knows what the future will bring? Currently, I'm not a mod, but who knows? Boop, I'm gonna be 100% real with you, sweetheart. Okay? And don't take this the wrong way. I still barely know you. I only give the moderator position to people I trust or the people around me trust. My chances are slim as fuck. I didn't say that. I just said that's the reality. Anyway. Sort of my thing after all. Not to be a buzzkill or anything, but should we get to the strategy meeting now? Oh yeah, let's get strategizing. Alright, I hereby call the strategy meeting to order. According to the intel we got from Vinny, Rouge, Mega Evolving Pokemon are probably going to appear in 3 locations. The first is the Amless Park in Blue District. This is probably going to be a Slowbro. Sector is Juan Sector 3, which is a Camrup, which is to be the problem. Third is Magenta Sector 9, where our target is a Victory Bell. Notice anything, Naveen? Nothing in particular. Come on, Naveen, nothing at all? Come on, go on then, team leader. Set up the explanation of everybody's too distance. The place where Slowbro is supposed to go is in the Blue District, far from the Stone Emporium on Vernal Avenue. I see. If a rogue bug damages the Stone Emporium, you'll not be able to shop there anymore, which means losing a valuable source of Mega Stones. But yeah, you can't like actually. Wait, can you buy Mega Stones in there? I don't remember. I almost missed the start of Kanari's daily stream. Now, I mean, we're literally in the middle of a strategy. You can just watch the archived stream later. Clearly, you don't understand the average Flamie viewer. You can't savor being part of the chat when you're watching from the archive. The average Twitch viewer experience before the VOD. VOD viewers fucking struggling right now. Can't reach the fucking stream. So yeah, anyways, I looked into the stream deck. Voracious Spirit, and it's wild how much you can get to do with that machine. I know, and it's the sad part too, because it's like, I wish the Switch was actually more than just, you know, a cardboard box with toothpicks. But it's literally what it is at this point. You can do so much more with the Steam Deck. You should be able to with how tiny it is. Yeah, the problem is I have a PC, so I'm already spoiled. Alright. I'm just speeding through the dialogue right now. At least that's an insult. At least toothpicks are cheaper and useful. Yeah, no, that's fair. Hell, I'm saving for a Steam Deck in case of a power outage, so I'm not doom scrolling on my phone. I mean, I personally, I've played with the Steam Deck before, and they're pretty good. But like, maybe it's because like I'm able to just kind of like, during situations like that, I can kind of entertain myself with shit. So I'm not like opposed to just like, hey, if there's a power outage, I don't need to be on like video games. I could like, I don't know, vacuum my fucking bedroom, or like I could clean, or I could do something. Be productive, right? Like earlier before the stream, I cleaned my bed, and then after the stream, oh, there we go. Speaking of which, well, the timing is perfect. Unless you know, I have other plans. I'm probably gonna vacuum my room a little bit too, clean my bathroom. Flamie, how can you vacuum with no power? Well, you see, chat member, that's for me to know and you to never find out. Multiple main missions. I like how Game Freak had to explain the concept of multiple main missions to its players. Yeah, we know you've never played any other video games before, so I can explain to you what other video games do. Because we're new at it. Fucking... I'm sorry. I shouldn't be making fun of Game Freak like this, but it's like, man, it's like, fuck me, like, you gotta be fucking me, come on. Sucks the leftover crumbs from the carpets. I didn't go that far, chat. I just said it's for me to know and for you to never find out. Chat, this is what we call forbidden knowledge. You're not supposed to know these things. You're just supposed to blindly agree with the streamer. Okay? Like, that's how this is supposed to work. This is how this relationship is supposed to work between you and me. Blindly agree with Flamie, that's a hard bargain. I'm in. Hey, listen. Listen. That's not it's not a good thing to do, to blindly agree with someone. Question everything, chat. Everything. Oh, hold on. It's my bad. For alligator cheese, dude, I can hear your fucking footsteps. Fucking stomping and chomping, I see. Also, I know this area. I remember this area in the DLC. Because it gets used a shit ton in the DLC for some fucking reason. Also, hi, Evie. Are you done? I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I don't care about the jump-to-balls. I don't care about them enough anymore to really warrant me worrying about them. Like, they're not special Pokeballs. They really are not. Game Freak likes to force the idea that they're special, but they're not. They've kind of lost their value as special Pokeballs, which is why I kind of really wish they would just fucking finally do the thing that we've all been waiting them to do, which is just make them buyable. Please. But Flamie, Johto, yeah, but chat, just make them buyable. They're not worth it. What's wrong, Pokemon fan? You don't want your Johto experience? My Johto experience is pain. You. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, never mind. Oh. What do Johto Balls even do? So they were old gimmicky Pokeballs made by Kurt that were supposed to originally do things for specific gimmicks related to Gen 2, right? The Moon Ball was supposed to increase the capture of Pokemon used to evolve with the Moonstone. Lure Ball was supposed to make Pokemon catching with fishing easier. Fast Ball was supposed to catch Pokemon that flee quicker better. Level Ball was supposed to catch Pokemon lower than your level. Heavy Ball was supposed to catch Pokemon heavier than your Pokemon better. And the Love Ball was supposed to catch the opposite gender better. Am I forgetting any of them? Oh, and the Friend Ball was supposed to be like the Luxury Ball, which is it's supposed to make it better for your friendship higher, right? The problem is in Gen 2 they were coded all fucking wrong. So, like, for example, the Moon Ball only worked with Pokemon that evolved with the Metal Coat. Or, I'm sorry, actually, I'm sorry, not a Metal Coat. It evolved with a fucking Burn Heal, right? The Love Ball, caught Pokemon of the same gender. The Fast Ball, it didn't work, period. It literally only worked on Pokemon that didn't run away. So when I say, like, basically there was a brief point in time between Gens 2 and 3 for Gen 3 where you couldn't get the Johto Balls. Heart Gold Soul Silver happened and then you can get them again, right? And then there was the Sport Ball as well, but different story on that one. It wasn't until Gen 7 did they actually come back again. But the problem with them coming back again was they came back in a weird way, right? If I remember correctly with Gen 7, it was they were given as mystery gifts, right? And then Gen 8, you could grind them in the Isle of Armor. The problem was it was incredibly tedious and stupid and honestly fucking terrible because the Cramorant machine was just gambling in a nutshell, right? Then there was Gen 9, where Scarlet and Violet also offered a similar thing, which is a little bit better, right? A little bit better. But in the meantime, they were also using the Johto Balls as pre-order bonuses, and it's a fucking... They lost their luster, is basically what I'm trying to say. And the only reason I keep forcing this idea of you should just make them buyable in-game now is because of one particular ball. The Beast Ball. Yeah, you remember the Beast Ball. Oh, and then Gen 5 had the Dream Ball as well. Do you remember the Beast Ball, chat? The one Pokeball that you could catch Ultra Beast with that nobody fucking uses to catch Ultra Beast with ever? Because Ultra Beasts haven't been around since Gen 8. Literally specifically the Crown Tundra DLC. Yeah, anyway, so the reason why I say the Beast Ball is a Pokeball that should most definitely be the excuse as to why the Johto Balls and the Dream Ball and the Sport Ball should be, like, buyable and obtainable through normal gameplay is because in Ultra Sun Ultra Moon, they did that with the Beast Ball. For one Beast Ball is 1,000 Pokédollars. And it honestly made sense. Why can't they do that with the other ones? Make, like, I don't know, the Pokeball Boutique, make it fancier, and just fucking let us buy the bougie-ass balls. You could even upsell them for 5K. I'm pretty sure people would find a way to do it. Rochambeau? Yeah, actually, here, I got you. So it's a bit of point of contention for me. It genuinely is a point of contention for me, just because I really don't like that all they've become is like gimmicks to persuade people to buy product, or hey, we don't really have any other ideas to give people, so we're just gonna give them these Pokeballs, and it doesn't feel right. Just like how being close to Waddles in that instance was also not feeling right. Anyway, Fen, where are you at? So does that make sense? Does that make sense as to why I'm so vehemently against them, like, using the Johto balls as like a gimmick, like a carrot on the stick thing? So Pokemon nowadays, well, I mean, yeah. Oh, hey, Analog Core Entity. Yeah. Yeah. Fen Flamie still exists. I filled up while you were paddling, and now you can reach the rooftop too. It's a great view of the tower. Check it out sometime. Mm-hmm. Yeah, more than reasonable. Yeah. Again, it's like, I get it. I understand why they do it. I disagree with it heavily.
It's time to drink water.
But it's like, dude.
Drink water.
It's like, come on. Speaking of coming. Oh boy, here we go. Coming. Coming to a place near you. Coming. I almost got hooked to Analog Core again from fan projects. Oh yeah? Which ones? Alright, here we go. First Rogue Mega Evolution. It's slow, bro. Thanks for coming, Blanca. Looks like the Slowbro is on the verge of Rogue Mega Evolution. Does the concentration Mega Power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. That's fine. Also, I really don't like that noise. It just sounds very EAS scenario, and like analog horror EAS scenario. Was the one with the Walton Files point click game recording the first episodes in a unique way? I've watched ES scenarios. My favorites are the nuclear apocalypse ones. I like the nuclear ones. They're fun. Nope. All right, let's do this. Oh, you bitch. You sneaky bitch. Nah. Alright, scoop them up. I'll be honest, chat, I do like the Rogue Mega Evolution, like, idea, but, like, my problem with it is it takes too long. Like, I think my biggest issue with this game is everything, and I mean everything, takes too long. Like, I get that they were like, we need to, like, prolong shit because we have nothing on our plate because of the Switch 2. But it is really annoying. Alright, skibbity toilet time. Skibbity toilet. I will say the music is really dope. I like the music. The execution sucks ass though. Yeah, it does. I'm not even gonna bullshit you. It's a good idea on paper. The execution, however, that's the part that sucks. Alright, Mega Evolution's done. Also, I really do need to know why the Johto starter. I know why, like, the real reason, or the reason that we all know, which is like, oh, well, they initially wanted to do Legends Johto, but they didn't. And but like, could you at least provide more of a variety? Like, I would have rather had, like, I don't know, like, I would have rather had Turtwig, Totodile, and Tapig. Legends Johto would have been so cool. I really am upset that they didn't do that. Like, they were actually working on it too, and they just said no. And it's like, I get it. We gotta give Kalos a, you know, a redemption arc, but it's like, dude, if that was the case, just add Kalos as like DLC. Like, this map is not big enough to be its own game, I feel. Like, you could have easily made this as DLC for Scarlet and Violet, which you kinda did with Kitakami and like fucking Unova, which is even a bigger slap in the face. It's just like, yeah. I don't know, maybe I'm just, it should have been two, yeah. Like, that's the thing, is like this would have been a great DLC for like Scarlet and Violet, which was originally supposed to be playing for supposed to have both Alola and Southern Kalos, by the way, not Kitakami and fucking Unova, which we know now, which is why it feels so fucking empty. And it's just like, god damn, they really botched this one. And I won't lie, this generation really has this generation really has broken me with Pokemon. It really. Yeah, it really has fucking broken me. I think honestly. Dude, I know that the Switch, I know that the 3DS era Pokemon games was kind of like bad, but like it was nowhere near as bad as the Switch era. Like, I'm sorry, the Switch era was just brutal, and I don't blame anyone. I mean, I'm at that point too where I'm just like, yeah, fuck Pokemon, but which is why it's like. I'm playing things like Digimon now, right? I'm gonna be playing like I'm gonna be playing fucking Cassette Beast here like soon. Because like, dude, what do they have to offer? It's just really rough. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I'm not excited. I am not excited for the anniversary. Unless they have legacy content, I don't care about Gen 10. And what's really bad is what's really fucking bad is like. Dude, if it wasn't for the Legends games, Gen 8 and 9 would have been literally forgotten. That's the sad part. That's the really fucking sad part. Is Gens 8 and 9 would have been forgotten if it wasn't for, like, the Legends games. And the thing is Legends Arceus is better than Zeta-A by a long shot. Like, Zeta-A is actually really good. I like Zeta-A. But if I had to pick between the two of them, I think, honestly, Arceus is the superior one. It really is. It genuinely, it actually does things that are crucial for the franchise. This is just. This is what I would classify as a step up above Sword and Shield, and what Scarlet and Violet should have been. A step up above Sword and Shield, but also would have been a step up for Scarlet and Violet to be similar to Legends Arceus. And it's frustrating. I left, you were fluffy, and I'm back to see you look like Picasso made you. Oh, I turned into an analog core. I think everyone will remember Arvin's story, though, even though it's a shit game. See, but that's the thing, is like, Scarlet and Violet's story is fantastic. The gameplay is the worst part about it. You know, the thing that actually is required for the game to function, to be playable and experienced. It's a little infuriating, I ain't gonna lie. Because there's a lot about Scarlet and Violet that makes me want to like Scarlet and Violet. But it's like, dude, the gameplay, the environment is bland as shit. It's terrible. Fucking it's filled with unnecessary gimmicks and shit that don't need to exist. It's just painful. It's a painful experience to sit through. And then Gen 8 had literally nothing, like nothing of substance to offer. You literally had to wait for the DLC for something to offer, only to then realize it's like not even half a crumb. It's just Gen 8, Sword and Shield was just a nothing burger. And BDSP was... Look, I ain't gonna fault people for liking BDSM, but it felt like a fucking torture session to sit through. And then Legends Arceus came by, and it was just like... This is what Gen 8 should have been. And it's a similar vibe with Scarlet and Violet and Gen 9. Scarlet and Violet existed, and then Legend Z to A happened. And it's like, that shouldn't be the case. You know, like, I don't know. As a Pokemon fan, it is frustrating for me to watch this stuff happen, and it's kind of why when we watch the presents, that presents is 100% gonna be my deciding factor on whether or not I keep playing Pokemon games or not. And I mean that 100%, because like, dude, I really feel like Z to A is a perfect cutoff point for a lot of fans who are fed up with shit. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I kind of considered saying Z to A is the cutoff point for Super Show, because it feels like a great cutoff point for me. So it's like, fuck, man. I really wish. I really do hope, like, things get better. Because I fucking doubt it. Anyway, enough of me autistically rambling about childhood baby games, you know? It's meant more it's cute and scary than it's super nice. Well, I mean, yeah. Melanie carrying the entire Sword and Shield base game. Doubt it. I think the only good thing about all the Switch games, with the exception of Arceus, was the porn. We are reaching Overwatch levels of bad. Now we just need Game Freak to pull what we would like to call a Hong Kong. And then everybody fucking hates them. Or not the Game Freak, the Pokemon Company International. Sorry, Toilet Paper Company. To pull a Hong Kong, and then everybody hates them. For those who don't remember, back in 2016 or 17? Blizzard did a fucky wucky and disqualified a player for what was it? Oh, right. A player was like supporting the Free Hong Kong movement, right? And Blizzard, in their infinite wisdom, wanted to side with their wallet and their bottom line. And instead of just letting the player like play the game, you know, with a message that may or may not actually do anything, they were more considerate about their bottom line with China. And what ended up happening is they disqualified that player. And now Blizzard has a notoriously fucking bad reputation, to the scale of what fucking EA has, or Ubisoft. So when I sit here and I say it politely, I mean it like politely. I can't wait for the day Pokemon Company pulls a fucking Blizzard. Because we will see it. I guarantee you, we will see it in the coming years. It's just gonna happen. Both Legends games feel unfinished in different ways, in my opinion. I mean, that's your opinion, bud. I disagree. I think they do what they need to do. But, I mean, I wouldn't lie if I didn't say, like, the Legends Z-A feels like a DLC in of itself instead of, like, an actual, you know, full-price game. Fun fact, Z-A was nearly a shooter. Also, hi, Mina. Yeah, I saw that. I saw in one of the beta builds it almost was a shooter. Alright, let's go fight Mega Camerupt. Or let's fall to our doom. Look at this fucker. Look at this fucking fucker over here. So grumpy. He's so grumpy. Our Rotom phones will save us. Do you think, like, do you think if we never had our Rotom phones, like, do you think, like, okay, because, okay, dark morbid thought, I'm sorry, but do you think that there's ever a time where someone, like, turns and intentionally locks their, like, Rotom phone away and just, like, or, like, lets it fucking die and sabotages themselves to leave their phone, Rotom phone, like, gone, and, like, just quote-unquote accidentally drop? Because, like, you can't stop a Rotom. You can't turn off a Rotom, right? But you can, you know, encapsulate and prevent one, right? Which is kind of what you would have to do in order to, you know, stop this. Prevent the Rotom phone from saving you, right? I don't think Rotom phones can die. Well, no, they can't. They have a Rotom in them. But what I'm saying is like, you would have to put the Rotom phone in, like, a glass jar or, like, something in rubber or something grounded. You'd basically have to go out of your way to sabotage yourself and sabotage the phone itself. Also, are you okay, really feeling okay, girl? Just to check up on your mental, as this is a really dark and random thought. I mean, yeah, I'm fine. I'm actually okay, believe it or not. I'm actually perfect.
It's time to drink water.
Hey Diva. Wow, looks like you're crashing out again.
But yeah, I'm fine, Mina. Thank you for checking on my mental health, though. But I am fine. Yeah, get fucked, asshole! Okay, it would have been a little bad, sis, if I didn't check on you after all that. I mean, yeah, I'm fine. No, legitimately, I'm okay. I'm alright. every reason to sit here, perfectly valid reason to sit here and check on my mental health, by the way. I just want to clarify that. Rotoms are already ghosts. Yeah, but like they're more electricity than ghosts. So that's why I was just like, you know, there's always that scenario, right? Also, remember, Mina, I have my mother here at home with me. She would actually, she would actually like make sure I would not like do anything stupid. Also, my wife would kill me if I did anything stupid. So, I would probably not want to do anything stupid. I have a lot of good people who would make sure I don't do anything dumb, I promise. Ow! Bitch! Ow! Okay, well, you don't need to chase after me, bud. All right, we're halfway down. Oh boy. She has at least 8 people that I know of waiting to aggressively show love if anything happens. The TLDR is it's not even just 8 people. It's an entire fucking family and friends group and support group that would actually, like, jump to my rescue if that is the case. Your girl is loved. She knows she's loved. Promise. I promise. Oh, Jesus! Oh, boy. Hi! Why are you in my face? Go away! Go the fuck away! Hey boss, you're loved and adorable. Now enjoy your day or else. Basically, it's the gist of what I hear. Hey Flamie, if you're not having a good day, I'm gonna get you. Also, remember, the person that I live with, both my moms that I live with, they know me like a fucking T. They know me pretty well. They know if something ain't right. They can read me like a book. It's pretty easy to figure out if I'm not doing okay. Also, oh Jesus, what is this fucking, what are you doing? Oh God, we're doing this again, huh? Oh, this is sight. Go kill it! Yes! Oh, random OC lore? June is the sister of Blanca, and she is honestly a rebellious little shit. She has a record of being a criminal. But she means well. She means well. She's just a little rebellious, and she has a heart for music. And she's also Pearl Chapter's, soon to be Pearl Chapter's protagonist in season 4. Alright. Ma'am, what's your favorite mega? Squirrelipede. No, honestly, if the newer mega, the newer megas, it's Squirrelipede. Of the older megas, it's most likely going to have to go to Houndoom. Again, really upset that Goodra didn't get one. Really upset Flygon didn't get one. Understandable as to why Tinkaton didn't get one. But fuck, man, I really wish they did. Even Milotic should have gotten one. I'm kind of upset that none of them got them. But you know what? It's okay, chat. We gave Garchomp and like Lucario to another one. You know, because those are Pokemon that deserve them. I love Mega Rayquaza and Mega Dragonite. I mean, I don't really care. You know, I know Mega Rayquaza is like the god of all Mega Evolution, but like, I'm gonna be real with you. No. I just, no. Why did Excalibur get Omega? I think Tinkaton could have had a whole Corviknight armor set with him for Omega. Gigaton Hammer, that's why. I know why, it's Gigaton Hammer. That move is, even with its recharge, is fucking stupid. And probably should be nerfed. Where the fuck is he? Oh, hi. Yeah, you just gonna chomp on me like that, bud? Okay. Here. I'll get this out of my way. Gigaton Hammer, still type dig. No, it's fucking, literally, dude, it's busted. It's a busted move. Even with, even with the things that, like, even with the recharge, it needs a nerf. It does. I have a level 100 Garchomp. They nicknamed Chompy, and his total stat is 1527 and is 600. Well, I mean, how? How though? Like, that doesn't make sense. Because isn't like the base stat total period in general is 525? Oh, are you talking about like with EV training and shit? Ah, yeah, that will do it. Chat, I don't know Eevee's. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know the whole stat thing. I just know if in Hex, if it's like 3 stars or 4 stars, it's good enough for me. Oh, hey, look, it's everybody's favorite ghost girl. And a lot of medicine. You're giving your Pokemon drugs? Oh my god. Why would you do such a thing? Okay, drugs bad. Okay, bad. Drugs bad. Don't do drugs. Drugs bad, okay? Fish. Don't do fish. Fish is bad, okay? Oh. Perfect. Perfect! I'll take that. Can any of my Pokemon actually learn it though? That's a question. Icy Wind, you can learn Icy Wind, but you have Ice Fang, so it doesn't matter. You can learn Giga Drain. Now that's actually surprising. I didn't even know that Garbodor could learn it. Airlace, you already have it. Hi, RJ. Welcome, honey. Hope you're well. Hey, RJ, is Monia still alive? Or did she end her stream? Yeah, perfect. Okay. She's still alive. Perfect. Yeah, here in a little bit. After this this round of trainers, I'm probably gonna do that. That link wasn't to Twitch. Love you, Mom. Love you too, sweetheart. Love you, chat. Stepped away to get dinner. How's Pokemons? We're good. Beat 2 Rogue Megas. Now we're doing this. Say it's a pretty chill time. I'm just in that, you know, that tail end energy right now, where it's just like, I'm winding down. My energy's a little low. So I'm probably, I know what I'm gonna do. I made a chompy and strong, beefy, fast Garchomp. That's really cool. I'm happy for you, hon. I don't know. I don't really care for Garchomp. I know that it's like, you know, funny, powerful Sharkmon, but I never cared for it. It's not my cuppa. Where the fuck did you come from? No, like genuinely, where the fuck did you come from? That wasn't the Pokemon I wanted. You know what? Fine. Fuck it. Good enough. Slurpuff. Proud of myself for the resolution that was to make Garchomp stronger than Cynthia's Garchomp. Well then, I guess you succeeded, didn't you? Good job. Chat really likes Slurpuff. Meanwhile, I'm over here using fucking Tabitha because I want this thing to evolve. I think the other thing ooh, hello? Yeah? Yeah? Oh, big bird. I gotta see it. How big are you, actually? Big bird. Best firebird in the game. Big bird. Sorry, I am autistic about the Talonflame. I love Talonflame. It's such a fucking cool Pokemon. So, okay. Oh, how fitting. Here. Chad, do you think this is like nitrogen? Ooh. Hello. Yeah. I love Halucha. Halucha's a pretty good mon. Self-destruct. Trinity, why do you want to explode? Is that your Mingo? Is that your Mingo? To blow up and act like you don't know nobody? I love its Mega. Oh, that's right. Meowstic has a Mega, huh? I forgot that Meowstic has a Mega. Yeah. No, like, honestly, it's one of those Megas that's kind of, like, forgotten. Like, I know more about Mega Chimecho than I know about Mega Meowstic. That's actually kind of fucking sad, because that just shows you where my biases for generations are. Mega Meowstic isn't that great, to be honest. I think I've seen it, and it kind of looks cool, but I wouldn't. No, I mean, I guess for Super Show I would probably use it, because I do intend to use Meowstic when we get to that point. Because I really like Meowstic. Midmetric was just like, nah, fuck your fake tears, bitch. Roar! It was fucking amazing. It looks edgy by the way it splits its color and removes the cool factor, sadly. I mean, they weren't supposed to be edgy. It was supposed to, like, they were supposed to be like alley cats with potential, right? The whole thing was like alley cat, but with potential, right? For me, it looks, for me at least, I mean, fair. I don't know, maybe I'm just a little, maybe I'm a little more, fair with it. Damn! Okay! Alright, Togor! Fuck their shit up, dude! Or don't. You know what? That's cool too. That's cool too. Bisquick, you got this, buddy. The main character of this game looks so soulless. Do they look bold without the B? I'm confused. What do you mean without the B? I'm confused, Erm. Also, welcome, Ern. Genuinely confused there. Mega Obsolete should have been Y, but fuck it, I guess. It's a great Mega Evolution. See, but that one is edgy. And it's edgy by default, because, truth be told, you know, Absol's actually just naturally edgy. Game Freak is fictitious with Omega Fart. Also, remain hydrated, streamer. Thank you, chat member. Really cool. I don't know what you're talking about, Omega Fart. I think I'm having a stroke. I think I'm having a fucking stroke. Just a little bit, sweetheart. What are you trying to say? Listen, I know Game Freak likes to, I know Pokemon Company likes to make Omega Farts every now and then, but like, I agree with it being edgy, but it's the correct mix of edgy and coolness for a Pokemon.
Wow, looks like you're crashing out again.
It's pronounced Fat-Tius Omega Fart. I still don't know what you're talking about. I feel like I'm feeling like I'm reading like a whole different language. Streamer cannot comprehend the language. Huh? Why are you all the way up there? Venting! This Metting has no sense of direction. It's fucking beautiful. This speak is giving me flashbacks of how youngsters talk when I was a teacher. You imagine how I'd feel as the streamer reading this shit. I'm just like, yeah, chat. What? Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, chat member. I completely agree with you. 100 smackaroos, whatever the fuck you're saying. So if you're confused, just know I speak sometimes through vibes, references, synonyms, quotes, and other things. So you don't have to understand what it is, just understand what it means. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to take your vibe check away and say, just speak English, dude. It just sounds like, yeah, I understand shit vibes. Just speak English. Yo, streamer. I fucking hate Game Freak for what they did to my boy Pokemon. Can I argue something though? It's not Game Freak's fault. It's Pokemon Company International's fault. I really wish people would stop blaming Game Freak when Game Freak is more than capable of actually doing shit. It's the Pokemon Company that stops them from doing shit. Oh, my bad. Nah, you're good. A lot of people don't know that differentiation. And that's perfectly fine. Like, not many people do. And it's understandable because, like, people just think that the developer is the end-all be-all final say on shit. It's sadly not. It's actually the corporate company that is funding said project, right? So it's upsetting whenever people sit here and say, lazy Game Freak. And it was like, no, like, I'm pretty sure Game Freak wants to do stuff. They just can't because, well, we need more money and you need to pump something out now. It is just a little upsetting, but it's what can you do? Oh, what can you do? All right. Alrighty, chat. Let me see. RJ, you said Monia's still alive, correct? Yeah, she's still alive. Still alive, correct? Yeah, she's still alive. All right, cool. Oh, it's you. I love that. Wait. Is she still alive or did she just end the stream? No, she's still alive. What the fuck? God damn it. Anyway. Alrighty, y'all. Thank you all for coming over. I appreciate you so much. I am going to be off for the next few days. With that being said, though, let's see here. What's my schedule for upcoming streams here soon? So my next stream will be shit. I don't remember. Friday we have VR chat and chill with Hydro. If she's not going to be able to join us, we'll still do it anyway. Because I miss doing VR chat and chill. I want to do some more. I enjoy doing those. So even if it isn't with Hydro, if one of my friends wants to join me in it, you're more than welcome to. So, but chat, I start my new job tomorrow. So I will be working on the schedule. For the next 3 weeks, I will be doing my day and evening streams, but after that, we will be jumping into a completely new schedule. So, if anything, nothing's changing until the next 3 weeks. So, same old shit, same old shit, just, you know, same old me. Anyway, y'all go tell my favorite fat ass I say hello, and I am heading out. Love you all. Ta-ta.